Hey, Lana here from RebalanceKinetics.com, here to talk to you about standing posture. This is really important when learning how to integrate all three of your cores in any complicated movements such as standing, running, walking, sort of day-to-day stuff. We're gonna focus on maintaining our core and our posture in a stationary standing position. I want you to master this first and then think about if you can do this in other aspects of your life. So if you do yoga, this is also Tadasana. So if you're a yoga practitioner and you already have this down, this is a great review. If you practice yoga and you haven't really thought about this in your standing postures, I encourage you to try to integrate it into your movements. So I always start at the bottom, okay? Always focusing on our feet. Our feet are our foundation, so we want to make sure that we are activating those muscles properly in standing. So I want you to stand with your feet about hip distance apart, and then I always think about a tripod. So here's your heels, here's your big toe knuckle, so just under your big toe, and then this is your small toe mound or your small toe knuckle. When you do this, I want you to think about spreading your toes out comfortably. A lot of us have difficulties doing that. Okay, so we're going to spread our toes. Okay, we are going to equally distribute the weight between those three mounds. Okay, so this might change how you've stood before. Okay, so we're going to engage those three mounds, so the tripod. Okay, so once we've got our tripod, we're going to move up to our thighs. I want you to place your hands on your thighs, and we're going to try to roll our hands out. So the muscles of your thighs are going to roll outwards slightly. What we're doing when we do this is we're engaging some of our deep hip stabilizers, okay? So we're going to roll those thigh muscles out. So rolling kind of the thighs in the joints that way, okay? Pay attention to what just happened to your tripod. So let's shift back to the tripod and then try to get those thighs rolling out. This might be hard to do. When I do this, I can't really ground well into my left leg, and I got some issues that are all related to this, but that's a different video. So we're gonna try to roll the thighs out and maintain that tripod, okay? So next what we're going to do, I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see me. Okay, tripod, thighs roll. We're gonna add the navel draw. So we're going to gently draw the belly button in, okay? And with that thigh roll out and the tripod, okay? Moving up, we're gonna start with our shoulders, okay? So we're gonna think about opening the chest slightly, shoulders back, okay? And then think about reaching your fingertips towards the floor. I like to bring my palms forward. This is just anatomical neutral, and you can sort of take note of if there's any tightness in your shoulders when you do this, okay? Because we're gonna come back to something. So shoulders open, fingers reaching towards the floor, okay? We're gonna go back from our foundation, work our way up, okay? While we're holding this, so think tripod, roll the thighs out, belly button in, shoulders down and back, so chest is open. Now a lot of us will start popping up the chest here, so our rib cage will pop up because we're tight through the chest. So I need you to try to pull that rib cage down, drawing the belly button in, okay? Adding all of those things. We're gonna keep stacking up. The last thing we need to add is our third core, which is our neck, okay? So I want you to think about being tall through the neck and then just tuck the chin back slightly just to help activate some of those deep neck flexors, okay? So we're gonna hold this nice and tall, okay? And then just relax, okay? So that's the foundation of it. We're gonna try that one more time. Okay, so think, well, let's go here. Feet, so toes spread, think of your tripod, thigh roll, okay? Belly button in, okay? Rib cage down, shoulders down and back to activate your mid-back core, your thoracic core. Tall, chin down and back to activate your neck, okay? Now, oh, I'm popping up. I'm gonna pull my ribs down. Think about how tough this is for you to hold. If it's tough, if it's easy, think about where you're feeling this in your body, okay? And I'd love to hear about it, so send me a message or comment. One other thing that you can do when you're doing this activity or this exercise, I don't have a wall, I just have my flipped up spare mattress, but you can try doing this against a wall and see what happens. So heels against the wall, tailbone against the wall, shoulder blades against the wall, and head against the wall, and see if you can do this. A lot of us, we might have a bit of a booty on us or just trouble getting to this position, so bring your feet out like an inch or two and see what happens, okay? I'd love to hear how this exercise went for you. Send me a message.